So what this is the Tricaster system with a cube and the control surface. It's a rather large control surface, the 2-stripe, including 2 monitors. So there's a bit of weight there. So what I want to do is show you the technique, if you're by yourself, to get it into the back of your vehicle the simplest way. Now, if you can possibly get second person, it's always going to be easier to lift this amount of weight and this size up. So anytime you can get a second person, please do that. But this is the best way to do it. We created this best system that you possibly can get to be able to slide it in without having to lift much. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put the unit on the cube so that the rigid wheels are on the end that goes into the vehicle. So make sure when you put it on, you orient it this way so that there's a steering side to it like this. And that'll also allow you to steer it when you're moving forward. So, but you'll want the wheel in to go towards the vehicle. So what we're going to do, we're going to bring it up here like this, and then we're going to lock the wheels. And then on this side over here, there's a handle right here, positioned so that you're going to be able to grab across your body. There's a handle there, and what you're going to do is you're going to grab the front handle here, so you're going to grab a couple that are across from each other. And that's going to give you the leverage so that it won't do that on you, because there's going to be a bit of weight here. What you want to do is release the latches. Now, what we did is we put some skids on the bottom here that you can see. And these skids can actually slide. And those skids also interlock this upper unit into the lower unit. So what you're going to do is gently just lift it, just enough to get it up, so you can get it onto the skids. Just that far. Now you can actually slide it, depending on the back of your vehicle. You can actually slide it like that on the skids, and then let it drop onto the wheels, and then roll it on in. And that gets you in there. Now, it's a pretty small vehicle. If you have to, you'll have to orient it the way that your vehicle is designed. This one here, you can now tip it on its side this way, and then you can remove the wheelbase or the upper cube, lower cube, so that that slides in together. And again, the best way is to get as much help as you can. So if you need to, you can break it down as far as you need to go. And these are 8RU racks, so they're not super light, but they're as light as we can get them. And then you can go ahead and orient them this way, or you can try to turn them this way and then slide them in. Granted, this is a very small vehicle. This is a compact car. And then you can grab the base. There's a handle underneath here as well. You can grab the base like this. And you'll need to be careful. This vehicle is not quite big enough for this whole system, so in an SUV it'll be no problem, but that's how you handle the base. And then you do just the opposite. You're going to want to orient this way. Handles where you need them. Make sure before you drop this on, you got your latches out of the way. This also interlocks. To try to line it up, you can really just kind of try to find out where the end is here, because it's basically lined up on the end. And as you see, that dropped right in. You want to latch all 4 of them. Now you want to get this dude as close as you can. you do it a couple times, you'll find out how to orient yourself. Maybe line this up a little bit more, like that. Make sure your latches are out of the way. And then you can slide. And once you get to this point, you'll want to again grab the handle and just give it just enough weight to jump on. And then you'll see here, you want to look for these two latches to line that up. And then that'll drop right in and it interlocks like that. Now, the other thing you want to do is make sure you use the steering side here. You got your brakes, and you'll always want to turn and steer it this direction. That way you can turn it. And then when you're in place, you can flip these levers when you're in the room, and you can spin the whole cart and turn it this way and control it. But then again, when you're moving forward, you want to find out the opposite end of the handle. You want to push it away from you, lock those in so that they latch, and then grab the handle in, which is a big towel bar handle, and then you can drive it and steer it. There you go, Tricaster SplitApart, NewTek 2-stripe double monitor case with cubes. There's a second cube that goes on here as well as an option.